So I met PJ after a work happy hour. It was actually, he was very, he came on too strong, and it was kind of like misleading. But I was really rude to him, and I felt really bad. So I called him the next day and apologized for being so rude to him. But yeah, we've been inseparable since then.
I met Kelly at my friend Eric's house. I was actually staying at Eric's house, and usually like typical every week, me and my other buddies from work would go out for crawfish. And when I was out eating crawfish, Eric went out with some friends from work as well, and he called me up and said, "Hey, I'm having a little get together, having people over at the house and getting the pool and hot tub. Do you mind?" I was like, "No, not at all." And so I go home, walk in, and be my loud, obnoxious self, introduce, "I'm home," and everybody's like, "Who's this weird guy walking in?" And I saw Kelly, and she had this, I called her a disco shirt on, and called her Disco Kelly, and she didn't like that very much, but that stood out to me, and she really grabbed my attention. And she said I was trying too hard, but I was really taken away by her beauty from the first time I saw her.
So our first date was actually me like making up to him for being so rude to him when I first met him. My friends were having a crawfish boil, so I knew he liked crawfish. So I asked him if he wanted to go with me, and he was very shy. Like, he didn't talk, and he was just completely different from like the first night that I met him. But he was very sweet and very genuine the entire time. 10 years from now, if I could look back, I would tell myself to just like enjoy this, because right now I have a lot of anxiety and I'm really nervous about everything. But there's one thing that I know is true, and that's that this is the man that I am supposed to spend the rest of my life with. We've been through so much together, and I feel like it's kind of prepared us to get through these next 10 years. And he loves me unconditionally, and he's not the best person at showing it, but one thing is everything that he does, I know he does it for me. And so I'm so appreciative of that, and I love him so much, and I hope that he knows that.
I know in 10 years I'll feel the same way about her that I do now. I love her to death. She makes me the happiest person in the world. I couldn't ask for somebody more in my life than her. So, and I know that in 10 years we'll still be going strong, and it will just be like we first met again, and we'll still be having fun, making more memories together. I'm looking forward to that.
Met you, I didn't expect you to be a Redskins fan. I promised to be the shoulder to cry on when they lose to the Cowboys.
Oh, wow.
And your drinking buddy for when they and if they win. On a more serious note, we met while we were both in a very vulnerable time of our lives. I truly believe that God put us in each other's lives for a reason. I promise to always love you through the hardships. I promise to encourage you and always support you in any dreams that you may have. I promise to love your kids like my own. I promise I will always be honest and communicate with you. And I promise to never leave you. Just know you are the love of my life, and with God's grace, I won't ever let go.
Kelly, this journey we started over 6 years ago when you walked into my life, and at that moment, love walked in. It was a magical moment that I will treasure forever with you. I will walk together with you and with love. It won't always be easy. There will be a roller coaster of emotions with good and challenging times. But the one constant that will never waver or I will ever question is my love for you. We are not perfect apart. And we have our flaws, but the bond we form together is perfect. A great man constantly reminds me that marriage is hard work and sometimes it's 50-50, but more often it is a sacrifice for both, and sometimes it is 80-20, 70-30, 60-40, for and against me. Hopefully more in my favor though. I look forward to the new door God has opened for us to raise our beautiful family together, to make everlasting memories together, just to be side by side with you. I promise to always be true to you, to be there to you, to talk to you, to vent to you, a shoulder to cry on, to console you, to support you. But most importantly, to have you and love you. To kiss you every day as we will today with love and devotion. That each kiss we share from now will be a remembrance of our wedding vows, our joy, and everything we share. Oh. All I know is that I don't ever want to go to bed at night without you beside me, or wake up in the morning without you beside me. I love you, baby.